Hello survivors, I'm the SurvivalVis, and welcome to TABG, or Totally Accurate Battlegrounds. I think that's what it is. So, a while back, last year, it was last year I'm pretty sure, Landfall Games decided to do an April Fool's joke to make a battle royale using tabs, and the funny thing was, everybody enjoyed it so much that they kept doing some development with it, and it is basically a full-fledged battle royale game now. So I figured with doing the Tab series, the Beast Battle Simulator, I would take a little crack at this too for the next mini-series just to go for a few episodes with. So probably each episode will just be one bout of a game, or maybe two depending on how quickly I die. Because, as you know from any of the games I play, I am not particularly good. But I try. I at least try, so we'll just do normal, solo, and say we're ready and see if we can get into a match or anything real quick. But TABG is probably one of the best, well, I wouldn't say best battle royales, depending on your criteria. I think it's one of the funniest and one of the funnest, just because everything is kind of wibbly and wobbly, and as you can see, it just has that tab sort of feeling to it. So I'm just going to try to see if we can kind of get into a match at all. It does say that there are probably going to be some people. It's not probably going to be the 100 that you're used to for Fortnite or other ones, but it'll probably be something like this, where it might only go up to like 32 or something. But that keeps the game a little more interesting. There's nothing like Fortnite's base building or crafting or stuff like that. I don't know if I'd really cover a lot of the Battle Royale genre on the channel, just because, well, I admit my terribleness isn't something I overly consider, but I also do just like keeping voice chat right now to just between me and you guys. Oh, there's somebody else over there. Oh, looks like we're not going to be able to meet them. But yeah, this is your little starting. You basically start on one of the cluster trucks. Blah. And that's the first circle. So where do we want to start? Maybe something like up north more. Oh, well, frame rate was dying there. Yeah, there go a few already. Maybe we'll try going into ooh, I'd say that's a pretty good find already. I mean, the first place we stop and we have a rocket launcher. And what's... ooh. And I heard some gunshots already. Well, they're going the wrong way, so... Oh. Oh, we just got shot at. Oh, crap, there's another one. Oh, wait, what? How did we get taken down in just a couple of shots, but he can survive 2 rockets? What? I want to go ready again, but how did that make sense? One almost looked like a point-blank rocket, to be honest, but we'll try again. Like I say, not very good at these. Well, there's somebody kind of else. Rubber banding a lot. But yeah, I like TABG. I like TABG more because it felt like a little wonkier and weirder physics were involved. So you could just have a lot of ridiculous stuff going on compared to something like Fortnite, where it's a lot more controlled, methodical. You're not really going to get surprised that much, in my opinion, for what you see in gameplay. Oh, are there hackers in this game? Don't really know. Well, we'll keep playing. That could explain how that person was able to survive the 2 rockets like that. I guess it doesn't really go until you have a certain amount of players. So yeah, unfortunately TABG isn't one of the really big... No idea what's going on with their chat, but yeah, TABG isn't one of the more popular battle royales because of its wonkiness. People like the more, I guess, competitive and contained versions of things. The only other battle royales that I've really played and enjoyed were the... Let's see, there's a top-down one of, like, it was Zoms Royale or something like that was on .io, or what was even the name of that website? I can't remember. It's basically one of the most popular websites for getting games, kind of like the Agario or stuff like that, the .io games. That was a good one because it felt like you didn't really have any of these big advantages of sorts. It was all pretty contained and actually rather well designed for the top-down view. Scopes just helped you with expanding your field of vision, and it wasn't anything you could really die in like 1 or 2... Well, actually, I think if you took a rocket, you could die like that, but it was easier to dodge, stuff like that. Yeah, so that was kind of stuff that I enjoyed about the previous... about that one. Another one I did was the Darwin Project, where that one's like a 10-person battle royale. Now, let's see, maybe we'll aim for something over there. Small worker gym or something like that. Uh-oh. Frame rate's going, but we're alive. For now. Although, stuff is still rendering in, so we'll have to do a quick run off and see if we can find anything. Oh, what's this? Crowbar. We've got a smacking stick. We can Gordon Freeman this shit. So let's see, there's one person right over here. Yeah, there they are, running. There we go. Oh, actually, that might have been one of the people that we were chatting with. Maybe that's what they were... Uh-oh. Okay, so that's our melee weapon. Ah. That's one of the problems, is as soon as somebody gets a weapon and they spot you without one, you're kind of screwed. But we'll try one more game and just see what we can kind of get into. That's my problem with Battle Royales. It didn't make sense to me compared to other competitive shooters. Why not? Why do you enjoy only having the one shot at a map and then you're screwed and you're done for? I would have rather had it where you... I just like the idea, sure, you die but you can respawn. Like, Team Fortress 2, I think, has probably been one of the best shooters that's actually ever been put out there, because they've understood how the respawn time should work, the weapon balance... Well, okay, maybe weapon balance isn't the right wording for it, because there are still some things that can get you on stuff, but... still feel like there are some ways around that where TF2 still shines even today because it's still such a well-based shooter. If I compare it to Overwatch, the problem I have between Overwatch and TF2 is actually a competitive shooter, team-based shooter. Overwatch is this weird first-person Dota sort of mix thing. Like, you have characters and abilities that sway things so much, whereas TF2 is just more your skill with the class that you get better at. You don't have this rock, paper, scissors dynamic you have to play, as well as how close you are, range, and stuff like that. It's just kind of a little more than I prefer for if you're going to have something like a shooter. We just gotta keep waiting, see if anything goes up, and I was hoping maybe we get into matches a little faster than this, or we live in matches a little longer than this. We'll have to wait and see. We'll try one more game, just so that way that gets us the 15-minute mark, and see what comes of it. If it's an okay one, maybe we'll try to get another one or two, but also, with how long it does take before we get started into things, like, yeah, there's only going to be 16 people in this next round. At least to start with so far. I don't know if we'll get a few more in these last 10. Yeah, that's the only problem with the Battle Royales, is they're these kind of... Unless they get their community right at the start and it's very big and it stays with them, they die off really quickly. Ooh. Yeah, we're kind of come across this way before. Let's see, is there somewhere we want to try? Big work might not be bad to go for. Well, somebody else is already going there from looks of it. Okay, let's try to be a bit smart. Oh, we got a pan. Okay, so that's just us kind of walking around right now. I did see him just over here. Oh, come on! Really? Like, that's the weird thing. Why was the jumping? I would have thought that would have screwed up your aim a lot more, but it seemed like they were able to get that no problem. I'm going to go into one more game, and I'm going to jump, and if you actually get steadier aim by jumping, that's ridiculous, but we're going to try one more and see. Try one more and see what I can get out of it. Yeah, but that seemed weird for how much he was jumping around. It seemed like they had a lot steadier aim than we did. See if we can just lose this idiot. There we go. Able to shut that annoying music out. But yeah, it seemed like that aim was really steady for what they got off on us, didn't it? Well, like I say, we'll try one more here, see how we do, and then that'll probably be it for this episode. I don't know if I will keep going with it, because, again, TABG, it's hard to say if you'll actually improve, or how you'll do, per se, because of how wonky stuff can be. Like, how your aim wobbles so much in that. We'll have to see this next round. Let's see. Waiting for players. I don't know what the threshold is that'll start the game, or if there's just a certain amount of time it'll take whatever's there. I'll just wait and see. No, we don't want to turn that on. We already have that annoying enough. But yeah, we'll have to figure out something for how we can improve. I don't know if it's maybe certain weapon types are better than other. Well, no, certain weapons are going to be a lot better than others. That's kind of the formula for all battle royale games and shooters, but just ones that have steadier aim with or stuff like that. Or if I shouldn't have even been looking down the scope and just trying out as I was. Oh, here we go. New game start. Oh, actually, we're starting right in the circle this time. Oh, come on! Yeah, I don't understand it. It feels like there's a lot of weird... Certain things are unsteady, but people are a lot... I want to go into the shooting range. Give me a moment to try some weapons and see. Like, no, I'm not looking for any of that big stuff. Like, here we go. Small stuff, like... No, not even any of that. Come on, where's the really small stuff you'll come across common? Like one of these. That's basically what we had. Oh, reload, of course. Okay, so it kind of seemed like that was a little steadier. Let me see if I can find what I had the first time, too. Where the hell was what I had the first time? It was... There it is. That's what I had the first time. Alright, reload. And I guess maybe because I keep trying to move, that throws it off. Yeah, because if the more you move, the more you wobble. Anyway, we'll try and see. Maybe I'll keep going, see if we can improve, actually get a kill or something. But thank you for joining me on this first episode of TABG. Like I say, if you do like this, well, I can't say you'll probably like the first episode with how quickly we kept dying, but we did get the one kill using the crowbar. But, like I say, I figure this was a little good mini-series to go off with thanks to us doing tabs. So until I see you guys in the next episode, or in the next series, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.